York City the week after Memorial Day, 2009, and I went to the Strand Bookstore and I decided to go into their rare books department. And there they had a 2-volume set of Don Quixote by Miguel de Cervantes. And it was only $90, so I bought it. This is volume 1 here, and this is volume 2. Let's put volume 2 over here for now. So what it is, you can see it's a very old cover. The front covers of both volumes at some point came off and were reattached. Volume 2 has a different cover than it came with originally, so it's a little bit larger than the book itself. You can see how it's been sort of attached there, and there's some kind of it was attached somehow. I can see little lumps of something here that attached the new cover to the book binding. Anyway, that's volume 2 of the novel. Volume 1 has its original cover reattached, and if I open it, you can see all of that strange ink blot print they used to do on the inside pages and on the edge of the pages. So here is some writing that they put in. It says up here that it has designs by Keupel. The date of the edition is 1809. It has 19 plates of illustration. It says here that the front cover was replaced on volume 2. So anyway, if we open it up, I'll try and lay this a little flatter. So here, what it says is, the life and exploits of the ingenious gentleman Don Quixote de la Mancha, translated from the original Spanish of Miguel de Cervantes Saavedra by Charles Jarvis, Esquire, now carefully revised and corrected, to which is prefixed the life of the author, embellished with engravings in 2 volumes. Volume 1, London, printed by W. Lewis, Paternoster Row, for S.A. and H. Oddie, Oxford Street, 1809. So the book is 200 years old. And I bought it for $90. But it's not in the greatest condition, but it's all here. There's an engraving of Cervantes. This one is by someone named B. Lane. So the book has engravings by 2 or maybe even 3 people. Here's the table of contents. And this is the life of the author, Cervantes. Michael de Cervantes Saavedra, the inimitable author of Don Quixote, was born in the year 1549, and most probably at Madrid, though other towns of Spain, as Esquivias, Seville, and Lucena, have claimed the honor of his birth. At least it is certain he lived at Madrid, as appears from the following superscription of a pleasant letter of Apollo to him. To Miguel de Cervantes Saavedra, in Orchard Street, fronting the palace belonging to the Prince of Morocco in Madrid, postage half a real, I mean 17 maravedis. So that's how it starts, the life of the author. Then there's a preface, the author's preface, of course. You may believe me without an oath, gentle reader, that I wish this book, as the child of my brain, were the most beautiful, the most sprightly, and the most ingenious that can be imagined. But I could not control the order of nature, whereby each thing engenders its like, and therefore what could my sterile and uncultivated genius produce but the history of a child, meagre, adust, and whimsical, full of various wild imaginations never thought of before, like one you may suppose born in a prison, where every inconvenience keeps its residence, and every dismal sound its habitation, whereas repose of body, a desirable situation, unclouded skies, and above all a mind at ease, can make the most barren muses fruitful, and produce such offsprings to the world as fill it with wonder and content. It's the first paragraph of the preface. Here is the beginning of the book. The Life and Exploits of the Ingenious Gentleman Don Quixote de la Mancha, Part 1, Chapter 1, which treats of the quality and manner of life of the renowned gentleman Don Quixote de la Mancha. In a village of La Mancha, the name of which I purposely omit, there lived not long ago one of those gentlemen who usually keep a lance upon a rack, an old target, a lean horse, and a greyhound for coursing, a dish of boiled meat consisting of somewhat more beef than mutton, the fragments served up cold on most nights, an omelette on Saturdays, lentils on Fridays, and a small pigeon by way of addition on Sundays consumed 3/4 of his income. That's the incredible and unforgettable beginning of the novel Don Quixote. Here's another engraving. This is Don Quixote reading, lost with his thoughts in his library. So I think these books are amazing, and it's incredible to read Don Quixote out of a 200-year-old book. You know, it just feels really good to do that. And the fact that it's all here, there are no missing pages, or there's no print that's obscured in any way. So, anyway, it's just another reminder of what books are. And, you know, another point is you could put this book on a Kindle in an ebook version, and it would be great. You could carry it on the airplane very easily. But try firing up your Kindle in 200 years and see what happens.